All early care and education, or ECE, programs can support breastfeeding families by making breastfeeding the norm, creating space for mothers to feed their children on site, having an accessible breastfeeding policy that is regularly communicated, making sure procedures for storing and handling breast milk and feeding breastfed infants are in place, and by making sure all staff members are well trained in these procedures. It's easy to set up a space for breastfeeding mothers, and it demonstrates that you're part of her village. All that's needed is a comfy chair or recliner that's out of the way of the main flow of traffic in your facility, but it's still in an area that's open to the public. Moms are not required to use a cover or to feed in a separate room. However, some moms may choose to do this based upon their own individual preferences. However, this should not be the requirement. Breastfeeding mothers are protected under law to feed anytime, anywhere in Michigan. To help normalize breastfeeding, it is good for all members of society, all the way from children to adults, to see breastfeeding welcomed and supported in all public spaces. If you have a childcare environment where breastfeeding is the norm, please consider hanging a Breastfeed Anytime Anywhere cling to promote that you are breastfeeding friendly. Keep in mind, families want to be supported in reaching their goals, whatever they may be. If you are centered in supporting families with breastfeeding and your space promotes that environment, families will be drawn to your space by word of mouth alone. And hey, that's very inexpensive, if not nearly free, marketing. Please feel free to visit mibreastfeeding.org/child-care for more information and resources in English, Spanish, Arabic, Burmese, and Japanese. Thank you for all that you do to promote, protect, and to support breastfeeding families.